Hey, everybody, welcome back to Embracing the Journey podcast. I am your host, Norris Frederick, and this month we are going to be focusing on Black excellence for Black History Month. So, without further ado, I want to introduce a woman of many traits. Ooh. I feel like when you think of the epitome of like Black success and strong Black woman, this woman's name needs to be in your mouth. And here, I'm introducing Jessica Trufant. How we doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Norris. How are you?
It's been a weird start of the year. Seems long.
Yeah,
And
already.
We're already in February.
Already.
Right.
But before you know it, it'll be like, time flew. It's 2025.
Facts. Yeah. No, that's true. So for those who don't know, could you kind of give us an overview of what you think Black success and Black excellence is, from your opinion or from your experience?
Well, I think Black excellence is, it's a vibe. It is what it is. We're Black, right? So we're automatically excellent.
Okay.
That's what I think. It's something you need to embrace. It's something you need to, live by. Black excellence. And it's excellence in whatever way you want excellence to be, right? And Black success, success is subjective. So any amount of success or anything that makes you feel like you have achieved something is equivalent to Black success to me.
Love it. So you're a mother of 5.
Am I?
That's what I heard. Let me count.
I know.
5 kids though, right?
Yeah.
Walk me through that. What is it like, especially in the climate that we live in now, right? Where your kids are probably or possibly being raised knowing what the internet is, knowing what social media influencers are.
Yes.
I don't know, as a parent, do they understand the dangers that lurk around every corner of social media?
We try our best to be open with them about social media and the dangers and kind of arm them with the knowledge to navigate social media. And, I think they get it, but I cannot say that they're not going to, run into something that they are not familiar with.
Right.
But the hope is that they will come to us and ask us those questions. So, yeah.
Being a mom, is it as difficult as society and movies and everything, for those who aren't parents? I'm not a parent. Is it as difficult to raise kids the way that they portray it to be?
Well, you cannot go off movies, television,
TikTok,
nor social media because there's a lot of fakeness on there. But what I can tell you is, especially for me, being a stay-at-home mom, I've received a lot of flack.
Really?
Oh, yes. I have been drugged. I don't do anything. Like, people really think it's like reality TV. Like, I'm going to have freaking mimosas with my girlfriends every day. Not the case. I work for my kids. It's incredibly hard being a mother. There's so many levels and layers, and me personally, I don't want to miss something. I don't want to, I wouldn't necessarily say fail, but kind of mess up. And, my kids are, it affects them in some type of way. Just the organization, the schedules to manage. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
What about like when you're cooking dinner? Are there like dietary restrictions or certain people don't like this? And because juggling 5 has to be a little bit of work.
Oh, yeah. There are restrictions, as in they just simply won't eat it. We have some picky children. And so Marcus always gets on me, but I will cook 2 different meals. you know what? That sounds really bad because I shouldn't be accommodating these kids. They should be accommodating me, right? But
wait, hold on. Let's talk about it. What do you mean?
I mean, they need to be doing stuff for me. I work so hard
all
for
five
them.
Of them.
Yeah, all 5 of them. The 8-year-old too. Get off. What are you going to do for me today?
Right.
Like, how are you going to make me happy today? Right. So yeah, but cooking dinner is, I'll cook 2 different meals sometimes. But now that they're older, it's kind of like, call it fend for yourself. It's like, whatever, do whatever. I'm not cooking. Y'all learn how to cook. Just do it.
Right.
So yeah.
When you're dealing with Sydney, like with all the stuff that we've seen in the schools these past few years and the tragedies that have happened, is that a fear that is at the back of your mind?
Yeah.
What's that like?
I think it is quite possibly a fear in the back of every parent's mind. And sometimes when I drop them off, I will even kind of say a little prayer for them. And so it's just about kind of accepting, what it is and what has happened and what has gone on, and just realize that is not the norm and the standard. It's just highlighted more because of social media with all of the stuff going on. But it is not as common as we all might think. And so I just try to trust that they are going to be safe and that the school has, systems in place to help keep them safe. But that thought is always in the back of my head. Right. It is.
I want to ask a question about, so you have 4 girls and 1 boy.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of your kids come home and expressed that someone has called them the N-word yet?
Not specifically called them an N-word, but kind of indirectly in different types of ways, writing the N-word on the bus. And of course, my daughter is right by where they write it. So no, but pretty close.
What's that conversation like?
It's hard. We have to have these conversations with our kids often. And you just got to tell them, everybody, they're not necessarily mean people. They're not out to get you. They are just not educated. And, what they bring to school, you learn it at home. Mm-hmm. It starts at home. And I'm like, the parents need to take responsibility and accountability and really owe it to their child to teach them that these types of things are wrong. Right. But I also at the same time, because when stuff like that happens, for some kids, it can kind of make you not, question your skin and your skin color. And Marcus and I, we just celebrate them. And we continue to tell them, be proud to be Black. Love your skin. Even when they're doing crazy stuff, other people, continue to stand in your truth, love your skin, and stand up for yourself in those situations.
I love that. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Different.
Weird.
Shh. Quiet.
Mighty.
Unstoppable.
Incredible.
What makes you different makes you great.
Embrace your punch.
Welcome back to Black History Month, Embracing the Journey podcast with Norris Frederick. All right, so I want to take this time because I feel like, at least when I was in college and then the next few years out, there is this whole stigma of being with or married to like a professional athlete because you could be like taken care of, your life changes, your world changes, and things like that. For those who have just jumped into this conversation right now, who are you married to, and for how long, and how'd you guys meet?
I am married to a very, very wonderful man.
It's not me, y'all. But keep going.
And what's his?
I can Google it.
What does he do?
Let me Google it real quick.
Name? I'm married to Marcus Trufant.
There we go. Yeah.
The best husband, friend, guy, human being in the world. It'll be 16 years. I know, but I mean, we're only 30, so.
No, I feel it. Wait, let me do some math.
We got married at 15.
So how long? So you guys have been married for 16 years. How did you guys meet? Yes.
Well, where most athletes meet their wives.
Where's that?
At the club.
Swear. I'm over here. But wait, for real?
Yeah.
I don't. Wait, are you being for real?
Yeah. It is a funny story. I tell it all the time. I know it's Marcus's favorite story of all.
Wait, hold on. Because we got to hear about it now.
So my friend, well, she's an ex-friend now. My bad. We're not going to go there. Okay. So my friend at the time, she went to Wazoo and Marcus went to Wazoo, and the father of her child, Marcus, introduced them, and they ended up having a baby, and then didn't end up together and whatever. So she became a Sea Gal.
Okay.
And I think it was Marcus's rookie year when I met him, I think. And we were in the club, and of course we had been drinking.
Wait, what club was this? Hold on.
Ooh, it was called Watertown.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, by the Space Needle. It's on Denny. It's like First and Denny or something like that. It's something else now. But anyways, she's like, I have somebody I want to introduce you to. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, this is Marcus Trufant. It's Jessica. And I'm like, nice to meet you. Okay, let's leave because I see some guys out there that, I want to talk to. Not really. It was just hi, bye.
Wait, we're not going to skip past that. So Marcus is standing right in front of you, and you saw other prospects.
Right. Well, not so, but I just knew that there were other prospects. I did, right? Marcus.
Hold on. Let me. Okay. Marcus is out in the green room, just so we all are aware.
Oh, like I said, he loves this story. So long story short, I meet him. That's it. But my friend, he partied a lot in big groups. And my friend was just a part of the group. And she was just a part of the group. So she was always going over to his house with her. I know that sounds suspect, but it's not.
No judgment. It's a safe space.
His house
here.
with his friends and partying and all that kind of stuff. So I started coming along and hanging out and doing all that kind of stuff. And he asked me on a date. And I was like, okay. So we went to Bahama Breeze.
Down in South Center?
Yes.
Talk to him.
Yes.
My boy Marcus got taste. Okay.
Right. It was, he was doing if you wanted to go somewhere fancy, it was the Cheesecake Factory, Bahama Breeze. Maybe he didn't necessarily like Olive Garden, but, could have been Olive Garden too. Anyways, we're on a date and I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm feeling him. So I lied to get him to bring me home because we were supposed to go see a movie after. And I'm like, not feeling you. So then he lost my number somehow.
Yeah, no, I've done that before too. Yeah.
He lost my number and I didn't hear from him for, I can't remember how long. I was like, oh man. Actually, I think I do like him.
Time out. I need a 30-second timeout. Hold on. Wait, so you didn't like him when he was up in your face. But then when you were like, oh, I'm not feeling him, and he backed off and respected it, then you're like, I kind of was feeling
right.
Like,
I kind of like the back off and the give me my space, right? I kind of like give me space to kind of figure things out.
Yeah.
And so my friend calls me from his house with a group of people, and they're cooking dinner for everybody. And I'm like, you're over there? And I'm like, put him on the phone. And so he gets on the phone and he says, I've lost your number, blah, blah, blah. It was an accident. I'm like, okay, yeah, right. And then he said, I would like to take you out again. And so the second time we did not go out. We just sat at his house and we talked for probably 4 hours. And then that was it.
Wait, how old is your oldest?
I was going to say our daughter will be 18 on Thursday.
Let me do the math real quick because math
go
ain't
ahead.
mathing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do the math. Mm-hmm.
So y'all weren't married for 2 years.
Yes. Marcus proposed to me when Carmen was a year old.
Okay.
And we got married when she was 3, I believe. But yeah, try explaining that one. Why am I in the book? Well, why was I in your wedding?
It's like, oh.
Because.
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between dating and marrying, an individual? Like, are there different responsibilities? Are there different sets of rules? Like, what's that looking like for you guys?
Well,
next week on the Embracing the Journey podcast.
Girls would just come up just right in front of me in the bar, and I'd be like, excuse me.
Really?
I took off my shoe and told her that I would, and I got carried out.
Has it been worth marrying an individual that is sought after by whomever can get their hands on him?
There was a play, and he fell to the ground, and he did not get up.